to give you a breakdown of what it costs to have a 1990 Skyline GTR imported to the US versus the cost of what it would be if you already bought one that was imported by an importer and sold stateside. So usually every day, all day, these could go from anywhere from 22,000 to as far as 29,000 depending on condition. This one's pretty mint. It only has 56,000 kilometers on it. Black, a lot of them are gray. There's black in the GTRs, gray, and then I think the white is a little bit harder to find. And then they have some some ruby colors. So this one is the black, of course, manual. As I said before, 56,000 kilometers on it. How much does this cost if you imported it from Japan yourself? So all day, every day, if you get a good deal, you could get one of these in Japan for about 10K US. You get it for 10K US. That's a good deal. That's almost half of what it would already cost for you buying it here. Oh yeah, big shout out to Pro Clips, one of the channel sponsors. If you hadn't done so, go check out Pro Clips for all your mobile and air management holding needs. Pretty cool. I have a Pro Clip to hold my airlift manifold management system in Maximus. Back to the car. So $10,000 in Japan. To get a company to import it from Japan here to the United States is going to cost you roughly $2,500. So there are certain companies, in Florida. There's Japanese Classics out of Virginia, $2,500. But the thing is, you have to have somebody bring the car to port in Japan, inspect it, and then they put it on the boat. They'll take it in Japan, get it registered so you can have it, a VIN and everything like that, and have it registered in your state. Usually the states that are pretty lax with the importation, that's why sometimes you may see people with R34s, even though they're not available yet in the US because of the 25-year law. But Florida is one of the ones that you could kind of, I don't want to say get away with it, but Florida is one of the states that you'll be able to see R34s on the road. And also if you import it through, another loophole is if you import it through Montana, you could get it on the road. If you notice a lot of exotic cars, if you look at a lot of exotic cars online or at shows, a lot of times you'll see they'll have Montana plates. And that's because Montana is very lax on their automobile registration. So you could, and the cost is a lot cheaper, so you can import it through Montana as well. But mine is imported through Florida. Registered, done, everything out the door. You're looking at $12,500 for a 1990 actual Skyline GTR right-hand drive, not a GST, but an actual GTR. That's pretty clean. So to me, that's already a big win. I'm saving at least $10,000 in cash already. So if I was to turn around and sell this car, I'll definitely make my money back plus some. So that's what it costs to import a 1990 Skyline GTR yourself. If you have friends and connections in Japan to bring it to the port, would be $12,500 to your door. But to me, that's a good deal, and it's great because being in the military, we have friends that's stationed in Japan, and I have a bunch of car buddies that's actually stationed in Japan. So the next thing is to get in contact with them. Well, no, the best thing is to get in contact with them. Tell them what you want, they'll find it for you, and they can get it to port. The next big thing that a lot of the guys are doing over there is they're buying R34s because they're kind of cheap. I wouldn't say cheap, they're cheaper right now. So they're buying R34s, and storing them, waiting for the 25-year rule, so when they could actually import them to the U.S. everywhere. Same thing with some of the Supras now, the Mark IV Supras. Some of the Mark IV Supras are coming over right now, and those are like 25 to 30,000. Over there, before I looked at a Supra, I think it was like 9,000 US for a Supra at the time. But the thing is, you have to get them before they hit that 25-year mark, because once they hit that 25-year mark, forget about it. The prices are going to skyrocket, because now they know that they could get those cars in America. But R32s, they're flooded the market. You could see them. There's probably about 50 to 100 R32s in this area alone, just because of the, I'm in a military town and a lot of people bring them back. But soon it's going to be the R33s, and then finally it's going to be the R34s. But right now it's the R32s and some of the early generation Mark IV Supras are around here. So I thought I wanted a Supra, but I'm thinking about it. I may still try and get a Supra, but one that's not at 25 years yet, so it'd be a little bit cheaper. Buy it, store it over there. Once it hit the mark, call these guys over here, like, hey, I have this car, I want to import it. Call my buddy over there, say, hey, give them all the logistics and bring the car to port. Those guys take the car from port, put it on the boat, ship it over here, intake into the United States. Bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. You have a legal Japanese right-hand drive car. But yeah, I hadn't driven this one yet. The weather here has been sucky. So, and I have way more cars that I need right now, and way more projects that I need right now, and not enough time. I'll say, guys, it's probably like 100 degrees here right now. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful to you. If you know anyone in Japan, you may want to start looking at cars that you want to import that's not at the 25-year mark, so you could save yourself some money, or you could make yourself some money, import some cars and turn around and flip them, double your money up. Can't beat it. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for future uploads, and see you in the next video. Peace.
Girl, come on to me. Come over here and perform for me. Come over here and perform for me.